We're at a basement remodel with Zach Fleming of Fleming Construction and George Karwoski of Swan Creek. And Zach, this basement before was like a lot of basements where it was completely unfinished, but you came in and completely changed that.
Yeah, we just started from scratch on this one. It was a blank slate, and we talked with the homeowners about what they expected out of the space and worked on the design with them quite a bit and came up with this.
So what are the new things in this space?
Well, of course, we have this gorgeous bar here, the entertainment center. We added a bedroom, bathroom, a playroom in here, a reading nook for the kids. And of course, we left some unfinished storage space for the homeowners to utilize as well.
And Zach, you added 1,100 square feet of usable space in this basement.
Yeah, basements are really the best place to spend money in your house. You get an instant return on the value that you spend. So some of the other features that we did in this basement were the Control4 home automation system. We put in these ebony hardwood floors, which look great. We added a shower with shadow boxes and a glass surround. And then we also put in this really cool playroom door, which I spent most of my time working on myself, which I love. I loved working with the homeowners and taking a space that was unusable and turning it into a space that their family can really enjoy.
So George, tell me about the custom work that you did in this remodel.
Well, we got involved with the project with Zach Fleming from Fleming Construction, who brought us into it, and the homeowners got together up in our showroom in Boone, and they had some specific ideas already that they had, in particular this entertainment center behind me. They had found something very similar to it in a magazine, and between themselves and Zach and I, we came up with this particular design here. So we've got places for, as you can see, a large screen TV. We have speakers involved in here, and Zach has some background in that type of technical area. And he's got this set up pretty well as a sports bar. So we have all the leaders and legends of the Big Ten football conference helmets lined up here. And then they also, doing the whole downstairs, wanted to create a bar. And it is set up like a real bar in a tavern. It actually has the back bar, which he has his Husker paraphernalia at. We have spirits bottles there, and we have them set up on what we call bottle steps. So they're tiered. Then we also have the actual front bar. It has a regular bar rail, which we manufactured in our molding shop. Even has a foot rail, just as you would have in a real tavern. Has the sink right behind it and down below, which is the way it's really set up. So he's been enjoying that. And we also didn't get involved doing the bathroom. Did the vanity and the medicine cabinet in there and the moldings throughout.
George, all of the cabinetry work looks great, but tell me about Swan Creek.
Well, Swan Creek's kind of a different woodworking company. Swan Creek Cabinet Company is about 22 years old and has been in Boone for about 17 years. Most custom cabinet shops are fairly small, have a couple of 3 guys working in there, and we have a large shop. We have 20-some people that we employ, all from the Boone area, and some computer operated equipment, a little more sophisticated. We're also a molding manufacturer, so that helps us get a greater yield out of the wood and helps us be a greater value. We buy most of our lumber directly from mills, a lot of which are from mills right here in Iowa. So between that and buying from closed sources, we also burn most of our waste to heat our facilities during the wintertime. And we like to, think of that as being our contribution to the green movement. So, but we manufacture moldings, we manufacture all types of cabinetry. Kitchens is our single biggest business, but as you can see from this project, entertainment centers, bars, bathrooms, built-ins around fireplaces, any type of cabinetry at all are things we do up there. Generally speaking, we get together with the customer first up at our shop, and they will give us some idea of what they want to do. We'll take them through the shop and give them an idea of what kind of product we build, and then we'll talk about wood species, which we deal in cherry, maple, walnut, red oak, quarter sawn red oak and white oak, rustic alder, and so on. Do a lot of painted cabinetry. And so we'll get an idea of all of that. We can specifically then stop out at their home and measure the area and then start into design work. And we're going to use computer-operated systems, CAD systems as they're called, and be able to show the customer floor plans, elevations, and three-dimensional views to get the final design and priced up and to their satisfaction.
So George, if viewers want to find out more about Swan Creek, how can they do that?
Well, very simply, Kathy, you can call us at 515-432-8126. Our web address is www.swancreek.net, not .com. And stop up at our showroom. We are on Old Highway 30, which is Mamie Eisenhower Avenue, at the Airport Road on the very east end of Boone, Iowa. It's only a short drive up from Des Moines.
And Zach, if viewers want to find out more about Fleming Construction, how can they do that?
Well, they can give us a call anytime. Look us up on FlemingConstructionLLC.com, Fleming Construction on Facebook, or come out and see us on the tour of remodeled homes in September.
Well, thanks so much, Zach Fleming of Fleming Construction and George Karwoski of Swan Creek.